My mind's a war zone, every line is on the brink. I sift through broken logic, terrified to blink. Each error's like a dagger, stabbing through the screen. The meltdown's creeping closer, am I trapped in this routine? I pace the room, internal voices in debate. Questioning my every move, I can't afford mistakes. The code's a labyrinth, I'm stumbling through the haze. Searching for a reason, praying for some saving grace. The tension in my chest keeps tightening like a vice. I cannot run the panic, can't ignore the sacrifice. I'm pinned against the deadline, it's whispering my name. A shadow looming over me, amplifying all the shame. I need release from this chaos in my mind. A shout erupts from deep within, no mercy left to find. My senses overload, the frustration never quits. I'm teetering on the edge, surrender or resist. Line by line, I chase a phantom bug I can't contain. Cursed loops and dreaded logs are fueling all my pain. Twitching my fingers, no solution in sight. I'm running on adrenaline, locked in an endless fight. Reboot after reboot, errors flooding red. I can't silence the cynic living rent-free in my head. Desperation in the keys, I'm beating on the desk, determined to emerge victorious from this test. I can't believe I'm here again, on the brink of another breakdown. I wonder if it's all worth it, if I'll ever wear the crown. Still, something in me refuses to give in. There must be a resolution somewhere in this code I'm in. I need release from this chaos in my mind. A shout erupts from deep within, no mercy left to find. My senses overload, the frustration never quits. I'm teetering on the edge, surrender or resist. I won't let the meltdown own me, even though it's fierce. I'll tear through every obstacle, cut through every fear. Cause once the fix appears, I'll feel the chains unwind. I'll emerge from the darkness, clarity redefined. I need release from this chaos in my mind. A scream that breaks the tension, no regrets left behind. I'll fight through every line, till the path is in my sight. And when I conquer this beast, at last I'll breathe tonight. No more illusions, no more spiraling inside. The fix is found and I'm finally alive.
Hello? Hope everyone had a good weekend. To kick off the week this week, doing some quality of life improvements, work on some of the feedback we got, and yeah, just keep improving as we go. One of the first things we did, I think we mentioned this before, but it did come back for feedback, is we want to make our pickups a little more noticeable, interactable things a little more noticeable. So what I think we're gonna do here is we're just gonna make a stamp out of this. And go grab one of the rock pickups from down here. We'll make a stamp out of that as well.
Bloodshot eyes, yet we are not enslaved. With grit and wisdom, so much we've braved. Every function saved, we feel more engraved.
So this has everything except for the rock in it. Interesting that we did that. That is because the rock itself is part of the map. So we're going to change that too. Go ahead and add this rock group here. Then we will place that in there for now. Probably good for what we need to do here. Sure we're not. Let's not do that. Let's see. We hide that. Let's see, it's this. Yeah, so why is all of that grouped together? We just grab this stuff or rock. That out there. Not have anything else with it. Alright. Hey, new tree. It probably accidentally got grouped at one point without realizing it because the tool is now does that recently. So what I want to do here, I'm going to remove this stupid phone. Move this. And then make sure to go in here. Add that. And we're gonna call this for rock. There you go. Alright, so that gives us that, hopefully without screwing anything else up in here. And we're gonna look at what we can do to put some kind of like thing above an AI's head when they're the one you're supposed to interact with. I'm not quite sure what that's gonna be yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Right now, before I forget, I'm just going to turn that all the way down. And then let's go to just our test arc here. Okay, we're just gonna grab our spawn point all the way over here so we can experiment with some stuff here. All right, stamps. Here's the scraps pickup. Still wish we could have the opacity and use the exclamation mark. Well, we'll see what we can do. Did I not create a stamp out of the other one? I swear I did. Rock bomb, rock stamp.
Pizza boxes scattered round, scribbles in the margins, I just swirling faster than the coffee that's dissolving. 3 a.m. again, eyes are wired.
Let's go back.
Gotta get these thoughts out, feed the frantic pop punk dream. Hey, we're writing legends with greasy pen strokes, tearing through
Or rock pickup. I did not, I just changed its name.
late night mania is all that we need. Our digital destiny, punk guaranteed. Soft stain brainstorming, we're dancing in our chairs, laughing at how random these scribbles turn to dares. We'll code them in the morning, but for now we rip and play.
Alright. So now,
Night air humming, loud adrenaline's on blast.
there we go.
Creativity's exploding, we're living way too fast. We're making something epic from these scraps of dough and ink. When the sunrise hits, we'll watch this legend sing.
That's fine. So let's just
We're writing legends with
check them out.
pen strokes,
Rock's a little high up in the air there.
chords fueled by silly jokes. This late night mania,
Guess they're both kind of up in the air there, aren't they?
our digital destiny, pop
That one just works straight out of the box. This one does not work straight out of the box, which is interesting. It might just be turned off. The logic to turn it off is probably just built into it, yeah.
We're shouting out the lines, half delirious, half inspired. Pizza boxes keep the stories from being retired. Every scribble gets a chord.
All
every
right,
chord
so
gets a
what we
cheer.
want to do
Unstoppable tonight.
here
Who needs sleep here? Hey, we're writing legends with
is
greasy pen strokes, tearing through power chords.
we already have the
Jokes. This late night mania is all that we need. Our digital
do we?
destiny, pop punk guaranteed. We'll laugh at all the
Yeah, we already have on and off.
we've devised. When this caffeine crash comes, we'll dream the next.
So on and off can be Let's see. Coronas are good when visible to the player's eyes. Forget the name of the glow effect, but yeah, I see. So I think what we want to do is I think we have a couple options here. And what I want to do, let's just remove this guy from the group real quick. Let's make a couple of these. Option 1 is we can do something like this. Not the biggest fan of this option. We do something like this. Just make it like white. We could do something like that. The problem is this effect doesn't repeat, so you have to like create the logic to make that repeat. Which, I mean, we can do. We did that in Hideout Holdout. So that's not a huge deal. We do something like this. Yeah. Can I scale this? Is that actually scaling? It is scaling. So I can do something like this. Yes, we could definitely change the colors too. That's interesting how it colors the inside of the cube, but it's still got the white border on it. We can do something like that. We could also just kind of do like some lighting effects on it. But yeah, I think the lighting makes it a little too bright. let's play around with that. Let's just bring the brightness down. We bring the range up and the brightness. We could do something like that where it kind of glows a little bit. As far as what we're looking for, let's change our time of day, the same time of day as Aether Ridge. I think I like the cubes. I think I like the cubes the best. I don't want to say I dislike this, because I do like the lighting effect. But I don't, like, it just doesn't give... It doesn't give that vibe that it's interactable. The cubes do. Let's get in here. Could add like magic dust probably to the light. This up to like 10. Bring this down. But what I want to do before I put that in there, okay, I was confused because that looked like they were the same node, but they are not. We'll do something like this. I'm gonna start with it off. And then let's do just some quick way of enabling it so we can make sure that it looks good off, on, etc, etc. Just on enter, activate that one, which so just normal scraps. Then if we activate it, I think we have to tweak that. They need to be a little bit higher. And when we activate them, the effect goes away. I guess I can turn it back on, but we'll have to play with that. So for this effect, we got the scale at 10, which is what we did here. I think we just have it too low. So can we I find that node is the question.
Cheering crowds through the screen. Virtual applause lacks no sheen. Every follow fuels the plight. Building worlds out of the night.
Can't target it. It's inside of this other node. It's a little annoying, but we'll just move it.
Follows rolling like thunder. In the game we all wander. Welcome to my life.
Burn Shoulder Guy. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream.
Days blur into late night coding. Never sure if I've won. The guilt is eating at my core. It's etched in every line.
Alright, let's.
Neglected life outside. Chasing
It's
deadlines.
probably pretty good
Seconds tick like bombs. The pressure suffocating.
for this guy back on top, like so.
Every misstep, every moment that I let slip away. Echoes in the silence haunting me night and day.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for a light.
I need this to be not on by default.
Feel right from endless loops of sorrow. I'm here
Hey, you'll be lurking? Hey, no worries. Thanks for the follow. Lurk away.
Praying it sets me free.
Alright. So we can have the item just there in the world.
Twisting up my soul's
Whenever the quest becomes active to pick it up.
reaching a goal. Apologies to every friend I kept on.
And when we pick it up,
Forward, done repeating what I've said.
It can be a burden, yet it's also a sign. It's calling you to wake up, to redraw the line. Let the tears lead to healing.
I think that's pretty good for that.
Chance amend the days you left behind.
I don't know if the cubes is going to look as good for the rocks, though.
Hoping to rewrite the past, to make these wrongs feel right.
And I think we're also going to...
A newfound resolve inside me.
Praying it sets me free. I'm stepping off this hamster wheel, reclaiming every breath.
There's strength in your confession. You're not bound by regret.
I'll forge a better path, let these loops guide me home, and we'll rise above the cycle, no longer left alone.
No, we're just going to leave that. We are going to save a stamp version. No. Save a stamp version there.
Crying out through all this
Um,
for a light.
that actually let me save the stamp version, surprisingly.
Make these wrongs feel right.
Because usually it doesn't when there's things attached to it.
I'm finally breaking free. A newfound resolve inside me. This time
Alright, let's think about the rock for a minute.
I'll lay my guilt to rest, to start again at dawn. No moves to bury me, I'm ready to move on.
For the rock, we're actually going to do a handful of things here. First and foremost, we're going to rebuild this because we have this was all before we had a stamp for our custom interact volume. Let's grab that. Grab this. group these together. Rock or pick up D2. I don't know. Seems fair to me. Then we're just gonna bring this down. To around the rock. Just adjust the size there a little bit. Now, why is that? All the way over there. So yeah, that should. Let's just do. Select rocks on game start. On off, player ID on interact. Yada yada yada. Let's enable. Do that. Disable. I think we talked about this before. There's not a show, but there's a hide. But I know there's an icon for show. It's the eye without the line through it, so I wonder if it's just called something else. Nope, looks like they just don't give us the icon. So we're gonna do these. So let's figure out what we can use. Decorative cubes would have been interesting too. now.
Chase that rush I need. Comments pop like fireworks, then vanish in a blink.
Magic dust.
Mind pull me deeper than I think.
These numbers weigh a ton, can't recall what's underneath. A mirror of statistics, when did I lose belief? Caught in digital illusion.
You said size 0.
But I'm buried under data, ignoring my own spine. Will and want more than numbers flashing on our screens, craving honesty where our hearts shine unseen. Are we lost in these graphs or can we rise above the scheme? Let's break the hungry algorithm, reclaim our self-esteem.
I stare into a cracked reflection, pixels for my eyes. Each light feels like oxygen, feeding me these lies. I pace through the night with hopes flicker in my chest, but deeper truths forgotten in the haze of trending plays.
You're not just clicks and follows, there's more behind the glass. Validation's fleeting currency, gone so very fast. If we let the world define us by a shallow scrolling sum, we'll lose the spark inside us, the soul we're running from. We want more than numbers blinking on our screens.
That might not be too bad. Yeah, the smoke around them, that's kind of nice.
I see the stress behind your eyes, the emptiness that grows, shadows of your worth.
Put that over there for now.
Let your voice ring true, unchain yourself tonight. There's a life beyond the metrics, breathe in your own light. We want more than numbers flashing on our screens, craving honesty where our hopes shine unseen. We refuse to be defined by the chase for endless cloud. Our truth defies the algorithm. Let it all pour out.
This is actually, it only changes the color of the big cube.
You are more than
Oh no, it is changing the
hear your heartbeat.
little cubes.
Let it guide you back.
Oh, when you actually select it, it changes it a lot more. Interesting.
The shadows on my mind, lines of code like burdens, expectations intertwined. Every commit, a judgment, every push.
Just trying to think.
Test, balancing the chaos, striving for my best.
Pressure mounting, higher deadlines closing in. Battles raging, where do I begin? Facing all the doubts, fighting through the strain, holding on to composure, masking all the pain.
Here, I actually have on off. Let's actually just do a trigger here.
Roaring through the pressure, breaking every chain.
The trigger will do off there.
Relies on
Stop that.
every move, a stake, guiding through the darkness, no room for mistakes. Internal weight,
Get rid of that for now.
doubts I can't erase, but I rise above it
I gotta do this health bar thing that I know we mentioned before,
I find my strength within.
that we might try to make our own health bar, but that's not gonna be today.
Healing begin. Together we can face the shadows, break the chains apart. With every step we take, we mend our weary heart. We stand strong in the storm, never lose through the shadows and the chaos.
Let's just rebuild the health bar.
Heart
position that. We're not going to show anything on it. We need
Breaking through the limits, tearing down the walls, embracing every challenge, answering the
we need
conquer every shadow, rise above the night, united in our
a couple numbers in here.
through the fall. We stand strong in the storm, never losing sight. Through the shadows and the chaos, we ignite.
On interact, I'm gonna set current health.
Roaring through the pressure, breaking
On game start, we can set the max health. I think we need a third number in here.
monitors flashing red. My heart's on overload. Every crash feels like heartbreak, but I can't.
This
let
is gonna
go.
feed into
4.6,
this.
coding on a shaky thread. Errors piling up so high, I'm losing my
Activate
head.
that.
I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code.
Set current health
So it doesn't
there.
explode. Laughing through the drama, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big sloppy fix.
This will activate this delay. We're gonna set this to 0.1.
I'm rewriting lines in panic. Duct tape solutions galore. Hearts racing like it's heartbreak. Can't handle one crash.
Oh, so this is why we did this, actually.
I'll smash 1,000 keys until I've won the show.
We have this custom interact volume.
I'm band-aiding my heartbreak, can't hide my pride. We're almost there, one more fix to survive. Then this sloppy patch will finally go live. Hey,
But we're only
down this code, patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the trauma, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big
only outputting an event for on
The build's running hot, I'm holding my breath. Every line's on trial, standing
on
up.
key down,
The green check flashes will be dancing in the
not
night.
on
Say
key
goodbye to
up,
heartbreak, everything's all right. Hey, I'm
which is fine for most of the stuff that we do.
together so it doesn't
But for this, you need to hold the key.
raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big sloppy fix. I'm slapping on that band-aid. No time left to despair. We'll celebrate this patch, 'cause now it's live everywhere.
So let's just change that. This is going to be on interact done or end on interact end. We're just going to do on released. Trigger that.
Posters on the basement walls, cords tangled on the floor. We're forging pixel kingdoms behind a creaky door. We're skipping rules and deadlines, running on a wild spree.
And what we will do on interact end. Need a gate in here. Gate is not open by default. On interact, we open the gate. On interact end, we close the gate. This will activate the gate. The gate will activate the delay. Need an add node. Do like this. This will activate that. And that will create our loop of adding health. I did all of a timer in this one. I think I did all of a timer in this one. Yeah, I have a timer in there. I don't like the timer because the timer, you only get 1 second intervals. It means it just kind of chunks 1 second at a time. I want to try to get a smoother flow of that health bar. Let's get a greater than. This number is greater than that number. Then we are, if it's not, we'll go ahead and activate that. If it is, we're gonna go off. Activate that to turn it off. And we're gonna do a on selected. Let's see what that looks like. You need increments for X, Y, Z. I just reminded you about it. It's so useful for Z fighting assets. Why is my... I think my interact volume is off by default in the stamp. Yeah, it's off by default. So this should be off by default as well. Hey, Rella, how's it going? Let's just grab this here. Then here, we'll go in here to enable. Hey, Maggie. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a lovely Tuesday. Okay, so that didn't enable the effect. It's still just going up in chunks. Heidi Ho just reminds you of Mr. Hanky. I agree. So why? Are we back? Let's see, it says we're connected. We're good. Alright. That was strange. Alright, we should be back. I don't know if that was on my end or on Twitch's end. I'm not sure. But we are back. On enabled, need our effect to play. Thought I had a stroke because of how my face. Did you take a screenshot? I think it was Twitch. All streams look like they ended. Well, good. Kick all the competition out. Let just my stream back on. If I'm the only one live, everyone has to come here, right? Don't jinx myself. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't do that. Let's just clean this up a little bit here. Can't get it to load on mobile at all. Come on, Amazon, get your shit together. When will they ever? Good point. Just trying to clean up the nodes here a bit. Let's see. I'm not sure what the last thing you guys saw before it crashed was, so I need that health bar to be off by default. There's not a setting for that, so just get on start. Turn it off. Alright, no health bar. It's active. My effect's not coming up still, so we're gonna have to figure out what's going on there. But we get a little bit smoother of a health bar there. Yeah, I should be doing that when this enabled gets triggered. It should be playing the effect, but it's not for some reason. Probably because I have it. I don't know. It needs to not be on, but now it's really annoying. the terminology they use there. Because they have on and off. The autoplay on start literally does nothing on these. So I don't even know why it's there. So it needs to be off. I'm gonna have to do on and off here instead. There we go. Active, the effects there. And then I actually need this disable here. Should not do that, but this guy should. Which hopefully this ties in with the rest of the logic. And the effect will go off. Health bar goes away. Thing goes away. Okay. If I re-enable it, it's back. Now the real question is, this one's hold, not just press F. So how do we do that? How do we let the user know that? Actually, before I worry about that, let's make sure. It's enabled. If I stop halfway and restart, it starts over, but the health bar doesn't go away. I think I want it to start over, I think. I need the health bar to go away when you let go, though. So that would be on interact, and we'll turn the health bar off too. Saw disturbed last. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. How was that? Health bar did not go away. Played the sickness front to back, then intermish, then current hits. Okay, so the problem is if I uninteract and turn it off, but this loop's still going. When this number gets updated, it's turning it back on. So let's not do that. We're just gonna On interact, turn it on.
Can we find a common ground before we all fall apart? The weight of expectations
Samurai Panda.
at our hearts. Misaligned vision, shadows in the light.
Send a video later.
Willing to stay united in the
I look forward to it.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Health bar. If I let go, it goes away.
Holding on to hope.
I come back, fills up again. If I let go, it goes away. Health bar fills up. While I'm holding, goes all the way up,
Dive.
and it stops glowing. What I think I want to do though
Voices raised in pain.
is some kind of effect like that as well.
Late nights and coffee cups, fatigue in every glance. But somewhere deep inside, we still have a chance. We're more than our conflicts, more
So that works pretty good.
than together we can rise above these sleepless nights. Finding strength in unity, letting go of pride. Rebuilding what we have side by side. I'm feeling the pressure.
I think I actually want to change the effect on
Holding on to hope while we're breaking down. Wrestling with the tension, trying to
the other, on the scraps too. I am a fan of using this blocks forming,
wanna be the one who falls apart. Let's
but I wish there was
heal the broken hearts. We can overcome the friction, find our way
I could do block trail. No, blocks forming is good.
alone.
And what we're gonna do here
I'm feeling the pressure, but we won't
is
holding on to hope for all our sakes. We've wrestled with
got the player ID, so let's get player location. Or sorry, let's get actor location.
behind us, united as one.
I need to get player actor. What did I do with that effect? Okay, it's over here. Well, another get actor location to act on this guy.
Red. Red track. Red track. So something like that. And we're gonna do a move. I actually let me grab an actor node. I'm gonna have to add all this stuff to this group because apparently I'm not doing that. But this actor, I don't know if I can do that. It's the actor reference. We're gonna see. Sign game start. We'll push that to there.
push that into there. I need a subtract vector node. I need to subtract these two values from each other. That is the translation for the move. And on started will be the play for that. Make that take 2 seconds. And then right now this is gonna break on a second or third attempt. But let's just see if that works. No, because we're not triggering any of this yet. That needs to be this true. Let's come over and activate that. Um, 2 seconds is way too long. We're gonna keep that at 1. I need to then add a vector in here. I need to add like 2 as a Z value because the get actor always gets the get actor location always gets the location at your feet. Alright, 2. Adding 2 is a bit much. So we're going to add 1.5. I think we're just going to go with 1. 1.5 still seems a little high.
My sink is overflowing, got no time to scrub a dish. I'd rather slay a dragon made of code than grant one grown-up wish.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Crust is ancient, but I'm lost in
Now, I know it's going to break here because it's going to come from over there, not from the rock.
Hey, I'm chasing pixel glory. Forget that laundry pile. Time spent coding is never time to fight.
But I mean, we can fix that too.
Call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy phase. I'm building worlds with these lines. Never wasted days.
We're going to
The dust on every shelf reflects my questionable pride.
We already have our on start over here, so we'll get the actor location. We're just going to store this as a vector. So then we just need a set actor location, probably like a delay here. Unfinished, activate this. Our delay will just be 2 seconds. And we'll activate that. 2 seconds is because I think that effect lasts about 3 seconds. The move's only lasting 1 second, so we're making up the other 2 seconds in the delay, so you don't actually see it go back into the rock.
These chores can sit and wait while I chase my source code highs. This self-deprecating madness keeps me feeling so alive.
We'll reactivate that. We'll come over here.
I'm chasing pixel glory.
That should still come out of the rock, hopefully.
Time spent coding is never time to file. So call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy phase. I'm building worlds with these lines. Never wasted.
Perfect.
Never wasted days. Never wasted days. Ignore the chores. Press the keys. Raise a rebel blaze.
Now we've not been adding all of this stuff to the group, so it's going to add all of that stuff to the group. Let's add our audio that we're going to play when the move starts. I think we are generally using this guy. We're just going to throw that in there.
Lines of code and lines of thought, spiraling inside, chasing validation in a world where I can hide every failed compile, a crack in my disguise, searching for the confidence behind these weary eyes.
And that's it. We have our collectible rock with visual cues to show it's interactable, a smoother looking health bar, I guess progress bar, and feedback for when you actually pick it up. We do have that collapse all the logic. Is that not? Did I not get that guy added as part of the group? I did not. Let's get that guy added. Yeah, I just have an enable, disable, and uncollected event on the macro. So that should hopefully make things quite a bit easier to work with. A lot easier to deal with that than all of that. So if you ever need an example of the benefits of the macro node, there you go. I think that exact same logic that we just did there for the pickup feedback, I think I'm just going to make that a stamp because I'm going to probably use that on a lot of stuff. So let's just rebuild that real quick. block for me. I need a get actor location. Make a group out of these. Let me get an actor in here. I don't know where to put that actor. We're gonna just make another one. Your mom's a stamp. Let's see. So Nutri only knows me from the Everywhere community, but Magi and I used to we used to stream a lot of games together. And there used to be a running joke on how long into the stream it took for the first Your Mom joke. Sometimes it would be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, halfway through the stream. But then sometimes it was like the first 10 seconds. Alright, so I need the player ID. Do I want to do player ID? Player actor. They do similar stuff like that. What if I do both? Can I do both? Player ID. Why does the player... That was very strange. Having a brother isn't all it's cut up to be. That's my sister, by the way. Which, by the way, my sister's going to start streaming starting this weekend. So if you guys are interested in seeing some like DVD content or Phasmophobia or games like that, go give her a follow. She's going to have her first stream this weekend. Stores or player ID. Hey, no problem. So why? How come every other variable? I just grab anything in here. I have this option of automatically sending the value on game start when a value changes or never. but not on a player ID. You know what? I didn't know there was a shoutout command, to be honest. So you're right, one day I will learn. That day is today. Hey, what's going on?
From the first line of code to the heights we've reached, every challenge faced, every lesson preached, climbing up the ladder, yet the sky's the limit. Endless path before us, every step is vivid.
That is my brother-in-law. The whole family's coming to the stream now.
Looking back on all we've done, the miles we've crossed, but the journey's just begun. There's no line.
And then you all know the fiance.
New horizons calling, dreams that never fade. With every
Not before I create a whole new Twitch bot to do it for me. Yeah, I have built like 3 Twitch bots on stream over the years. Alright, so we can't do the player ID. We just have to take in a player actor. Why is she not mod for my channel? I don't have any mods for my channel. None. None at all. She would be too busy screaming in the background to ban the bots that spam in my channel.
unlocking every door, setting our minds free. In the echoes of our triumphs, hear the call.
Somehow Rella has VIP, that's true.
Luxury dreams and guitars, grand embrace. Symbolize our journey, limitless space. Infinite potential, shining in our eyes.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Oh, I don't even know how to give somebody VIP. I don't see the option here. When I click on her name.
Have it all. Pushing past the limits, soaring through the night, embracing every moment.
I know, super professional streamer.
Infinite potential, our spirits intertwine. Endless possibilities, forever we'll define. Infinite potential, shining in our eyes.
Alright,
Boundless
player ID.
reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable together.
Go in here, we'll activate this.
We can have it all.
I'm gonna need add vector. I'm gonna need a subtract vector. I'm gonna need a vector. Alright, so this guy, we get this, then we'll get this one. We'll take this one, and this one, subtract these. That gives us our translation vector. Then this feeds into our add, so we can bring it up off the ground. Then I need a move. That will also reference this actor. I'll take in that vector on calculate. We will start moving. 1 second was fine, I think. On start, we will play the effect. Let me get this on start node. This one's gonna do this guy, which will get the vector that we're gonna store here. Let me get my set actor location and my delay. Delay was 2 seconds, not 20. Am I gonna make a heart panda? Yes. Yes, I am. It's actually going to be the very next emote that gets added, is a heart panda. So this is going to do this actor, this vector. See my art skills? So all of my emotes so here's all of my emotes. Pretty much all of them were initially generated by AI, and then I just photoshopped them to clean them all up. So that's my art skills. Am I claiming credit for, I mean, the AI can't sue me, so yeah, yep. Right, so if we do this, and I do something like this, collapse that logic, so and pick up effect is what we're going to call that. Let's see me do an art stream making an attempt. So I guess here's the question. Do you want the art stream to be me trying to create it from scratch because it's going to look like the most stick figure panda bear you've ever seen in your life? Or an art stream where I generate it with AI and edit it in Photoshop? I group all of this. Both sound good. My selection is already grouped. But it is already grouped. So when I come here, okay, I don't know what was going on there. I also don't know what's up with this. Why is this? Let's line this up with the actual effect. Okay, so that's pretty good. Collapse the logic, and just wherever I put this should be actor. Oh, did I not name that? Play effect. Put that on a play icon. This one will just be a variable input icon.
I feel the tension fade, the demon ghost retreat. My fist still clenched, but I can't wait for that sweet defeat. One final line typed in. The error's forced to yield when the console flashes success. My soul's gotta scream. Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic.
Okay, something's not working.
Regrets of yesterday. I might be moody, but I'll code my teen angst away.
This here gets the actor location, sets it in there.
Battered laptop shoved in backpacks, lunch breaks on the run. Sneaking into the computer lab, our code battles just for fun. Keyboards clacking in a rhythm, jokes scrawled on the walls. We're chasing tiny breakthroughs down these echoing high school halls. Hey, we're gonna code our dreams.
Event started, an event finished.
Silly pranks and glitches shining like
Wait, an event started. Okay, an event started is playing that. An event stopped. This should be an event finished. Activate that. Alright, so let's try that.
From epic fails to genius hacks, the laughter never ends. This high school coding club became our secret band of
The
friends.
fuck was that?
Rebel code like diaries, forging our own
Something just
way.
flew over my head.
Finding lines and errors, we'll fix them all someday. And in each silly prank, there's a
Did you guys see that?
strong, a faith
Like a random spaceship just flew over my head.
all along. Hey, we're gonna code our dreams unbreakable at heart. Remember silly pranks and glitches shining like our art.
It was you.
Screens are cracked and time's moving fast. We'll hold these memories tight, these coding dreams will last.
Okay, so that is for the most part working.
But these moments still
I have no idea what that was, to be honest. I think like something over there just spazzed out.
told. Every snippet of code still
It's just going to where I enter the volume at, 'cause that's where it's triggering to get the player location, which is fine because it's not gonna be all of a trigger volume. Try it again.
laptops, the laughter, the stories we told. Every snippet of code still glimmers in our mind. A testament to how we never left that spark behind. Hey, we're gonna code our dreams on
Something over there is just getting launched. I don't know what I got over there.
glitches shining like our art. Though the screens are cracked and time's moving fast, we'll hold these memories tight, these coding
Playing.
will last. Our high school hallways fade, but our future
Alright, there's something weird going on here.
will code the next horizon like we
However, let's go add our audio. Audio. This will be our interface +5. On started, play the audio sound. We're going to stack the audio on the effect. I think so. Time to test out 4.1 in Cursor. You have to let me know how it goes. So it's this glass ball right here, which very much looks like it was when we were testing putting the star in the glass ball. And we're applying a very tiny force to it. As you can tell, that's a very tiny force. Let's see. I swap this out for an interact volume. Holy. And then we'll just do like so. I think that's perfect. I can break it by spamming it. So let's fix that real quick. That's going to be a simple. We're just going to put a gate in here. Gate's going to be open by default. This is going to activate the gate, which will activate this, which will close the gate. And then this here will reopen the gate. So when it's all said and done, it'll reopen the gate. But while anything's playing with it, the gate will be closed. Then we will test this. Spamming F. Plays the audio. I actually don't know if you guys can hear the audio over the music. Onset actor location is when it opens the gate. We're going to increase that delay to 2.5 because I think the effect's not 100% done playing. That's why the sound plays, but the effect does not play. Why? Let's add this gate into here. Put that back down to 2. We're going to create another delay. Just 1. And that's what's going to be what reopens that gate.
Your hidden strength is waiting where you thought that you were weak. Trust in your foundation, believe the words you speak. You're closer to the truth than your nearest claim to see.
Not sure why the effect's only playing every other time.
Your dignity.
I feel the chain reaction, my doubts start to fade.
You're standing in your power now, no more masquerade.
We smash these walls of fiction, our confidence ignites.
Breaking free with all we have, this is our fight tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I think I'm not going to worry about it right now. Because I think that for the purposes of this thing, you're not going to be spamming anyways. Let me take this guy, go into here. Let me get rid of all of this stuff. I'm gonna add this guy to it. I gotta have the actor, so I need get player actor. Then when I get the player actor, I'll just do like so. Don't need the audio emitter. Don't need the block forming because that's all in here. And then just when this is true, we'll activate that. Throw this inside the rock like so. Unless you're you, and then yeah, you're gonna figure out a way to try to spam it. That works beautifully. So I'm gonna go ahead, create that stamp, so I can pull that back into Aether Ridge later. That one should be good. This guy here, let's get rid of this event stuff, because this is specific to Aether Ridge. Award item is specific to Aether Ridge. Honestly,
Stepping up from the shadows, now I'm in the light. Guiding through the chaos, leading through the night. Code reviews and late night talks, mentoring the crew. Balancing the pressure with everything I do. Questions in my mind, am I enough to guide?
We're gonna leave that.
Feeling all the tide, but there's a spark inside that
The string's not going anywhere, so we can get rid of that. Oh no. Why do I have this here? Okay, so this just isn't collapsed for some reason. It's not collapsed, so I can see where the thing is.
balancing the tasks, the lines of trust I build. Every decision weighs, every hope fulfills, seeing potential in their eyes, lifting up the
So what I would probably
really means.
like to do
In the silence of the night, doubts try to creep in, but together we rise, let the journey begin. With every step we take, we grow and we learn. In the fire of leadership, our passions burn.
and here
Standing by your side.
get this thing on top of the volume as best as I can. Then when the logic is collapsed, just wherever the node is where the volume is. Where do I put that? Right here on the scraps, I guess. It's on the scraps. Get rid of the audio emitter. Get rid of the block trail.
We found our way.
Yeah, get rid of the block trail.
Together
We're gonna go ahead and add a pickup effect. Right here. Need a get player actor. Get player actor.
watching you navigate the lines, echoes of my past. Every stumble, every step, hoping they will last.
Here, we'll do that. We'll just come off this trigger node since we're already using that. This will just slide back over here on top.
Facing all the challenges, fears inside your head. But in your eyes, I see the strength I knew.
We
A legacy of mentors passing through.
Passing the torch, watching you ignite. From the shadows to the brilliance of the light.
why did that not work? Why is there still
Forging paths ahead. Remember those late nights, debugging side by side, facing every obstacle, nowhere left to hide. Now I see you rise and turning dreams to real. Every line you write, every code you seal.
It's bittersweet to let you take the lead.
so this needs to activate that. But why was there still oh that was the visibility, wasn't it? None.
Passing the torch, watching you ignite. From the shadows to the
I don't know why our effect here is not working anymore. We didn't change anything with that, did we? Oh, I moved the volume.
You've walked the road
take and bring this down into here. So I don't know what happened. I think I deleted our interactability, like our floating cubes. But yeah, that's what I want out of this. However, I need to disable collision on it too, because like it's still there. I probably should just remove it actually. But if I remove it and I ever need to respawn it, I can't do that. So let's just make the collision act on this guy. This trigger will do none.
Endless nights, eyes heavy, minds a shattered state. Chasing every deadline, feeling every weight. Coffee stains on paper.
And then yeah, we did delete our block trail effect. This was 10. We just tie these in there. I remember deleting it, so. There, we want this off. We activate it. X command. Pick it up. Gone. No longer collision. So we're gonna go ahead and save this damn version, V3. And I think I would call that a pretty successful stream. We got our 2 pickups with more, I guess, quality of life improvements. More noticeable, that they're interactable. The health bar is working a little bit smoother. There's effects for when you pick it up, so you know you actually picked it up and you got it. I didn't get a chance to play around with the AIs, the NPCs. But we can play around with that on Thursday. Kind of thinking something like, I guess just a sneak preview. If we do something with like the glass sphere. Because, I mean, it being glass, it's kind of like transparent already, right? And then, I don't know. Do something like that. And put like,
Seconds tick like bombs, the pressure suffocating. I'm drowning in the loop, my own regrets will save. Every misstep, every moment that I let slip away. Echoes in the silence, haunting me night and day.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for light, hoping to rewrite the past to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me, praying it's me free.
Yeah, some kind of light inside of it. Glass doesn't really seem to reflect the light very much.
It's calling you to wake up, to redraw the line. Let the tears lead to healing, let your heart realign. There's still a chance to mend the days you left behind. I'm crying out through all this pain.
Any of these settings. I don't like how it's affecting like their face mask there, right? Should have made you friendly. Something like that. I mean, maybe like yellow or something. I don't know. Maybe put something inside of it. I don't know. We'll play around with that on Thursday. But something like that. Or maybe we'll just make something else. No, you mentioned like the exclamation mark thing before. If we can make like a quick exclamation mark and like scale it down and just attach it to above their head or something. This one's got a mask on. I guess a helmet. But yeah, we'll play around with it. See what we can come up with. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Then we'll get all of this stuff back into Aether Ridge. And, I guess move on to the next stuff. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back Thursday, same time. Yeah, we're just gonna keep hacking away at stuff. So I will see you all then. Have a good rest of your week. See you on Thursday. Bye.
Thinking every change, fearing what's to come. Hope and fear collide, racing like a drum.